I know y'all can what if this game to death on shots and LSU shooting, but it's been a long regular season. Everybody knows that. You finished third in the SEC. Just what do you take away from this regular season, and then look ahead to going to Nashville for the SEC tournament?
It's all about being tough. We gotta play 40 minutes. Today, I don't think we played 40 minutes. Still moving on. We got to make sure we bring our all from the start.
LSU, got out to a hot start, but you guys ended the game on a 13-1 run, just fell short. How are you guys able to kind of stay composed through that third quarter, and how proud are you of that effort?
Yeah, we were able to lock in during that third quarter, and we knew we had to get stops if we wanted to come back. So we just gave our all and gave a lot of pressure, and were able to get those stops. So I'm proud of our effort.
Just kind of saw you walk right off the court right after that buzzer went off. I just kind of what was going through your head there. Instead of taking it all in maybe one last time, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not how I wanted to end the season on a senior night, but I'm still super proud of this team. And I'm really grateful that I got to play here and I get to be a Lady Vol for life. So. Thank you.
Tamari, I know that's tough to lose on senior day. We can see that with Rae. And I know y'all, same thing I asked her, y'all can what if this game to death, but it's over. And now you look ahead to Nashville. Just what do you take away from this game?
I think our biggest takeaway as a team from this is that we can't keep losing in similar ways, because once we lose, we go home. So I think for us, just moving forward is remembering the feeling. Like, it sucks. So whenever we keep that in the locker room, whenever we feel like we don't have enough energy or we can't go get the rebound or just little things like that, we just have to remember what it feels like to not finish in the way we wanted to.
Clearly, this team has been struck with, devastating injuries across really key players this year, most recently Jordan Horston, who had been your all's high scorer for quite a few games. How are you all able to adjust across all these adversities with injuries of key players like Horston and Burrell and all the others? And how are you all just able to adjust and keep on fighting for 40 no matter what team you play?
Honestly, with this team, it's just no quit. Like, that's just our mindset. And we can't make excuses for ourselves. Like, yes, we've been through a lot of adversity and it's hurt us, but it's also helped us in ways that, we'll be better in the next games. And so I know that today we came out and we didn't play the first 20. So you can't do that. But I, like Rae said, I'm proud of this team and how we came back for the last 20. And if we play like that in any game for a full game for 40 minutes, we'll be good.
I think it was pretty clear to everyone here that the officiating was a bit questionable at times, but you guys stay composed, whereas in the past that maybe created some frustration. Do you feel like even with the loss, do you feel like there's some progress made there for you guys when it came to playing through the officiating that maybe you didn't agree with?
I think for us, we dug ourselves into the hole, and we're not getting calls. It's easy to blame the refs, but that's not us. I feel like everything that happened to us in the game is because it was in our control. The refs aren't in our control. So I think in the first 20 minutes of the game, we just should have been more in control of the things that we were supposed to be doing and less worrying about the refs.
Jordan, you obviously posted Friday night that this is obviously not a senior day for you. You are coming back. Just how did you reach that decision to return for that extra year?
This group is really special, and I've said it, and we've said it, coaches have said it many times, but like, it's just something special about this group. And I had another year available, and just talking with Coach Kelly and all the coaches, if they wanted me to come back, I wanted to come back because I know that I wanted to be with this group and I know that we could do really special things. So it was just a no-brainer to come back.
In the fourth quarter, you guys had some pretty big plays, especially from freshman Brooklyn Miles, forcing some steals and getting layups off that. How big was her performance, and how do you feel going into next week with this team?
Yeah, BK, she's just a defensive machine. Like, she lives off of that and we feed off that, you know. She gets a steal, everybody is hype, you know. And I also have to give a shout out to Kaya too, coming in and, you know, getting the steal and making that layup as well. So that was really big for us. So they definitely came in, did their job and stepped up. So just really proud of those two.
Our freshmen, they work really hard. So when they come in the game, it's not like we're like, oh, the freshmen, you know, we know them coming off the bench and coming into the game, they're going to come in and do exactly what they came in to do. So proud of them.
Tamari, you pointed out it, win or go home at this, now that postseason is upon everyone. How important is it for y'all not to get in those deep holes, particularly with all the injuries, to not get so far behind and have to scramble the rest of the game?
I think that's the most frustrating part, because we understand and we see how hard that we play. It's the third quarter, they had 8 points versus the first quarter, they had 22. So I think it's just disappointing on our behalf, how we came out in the first 20 minutes. So just knowing that we have the fight in us, we can't play on our heels, and we can't always come back, I guess, try to dig ourselves out of the hole last minute. We got to come out ready off the rip.
Besides the fact that LSU had just a really great shooting first quarter, they really pushed the pace, and it seemed like you guys maybe struggled to slow down the game a little bit. Where do you feel like you guys could maybe, I guess, adapt in that moment and try to slow the game down better in future games?
I don't think it was them playing fast. I think it was just our energy and, one step late on defensive rotations or missing a box out, just little things like that, that we need to capitalize on, because obviously it could lead to bigger things like losing. So.
It seemed like at halftime the message was kind of like get the ball into you and embrace that, coming out scoring more quick home third quarter. Just kind of what did you see that your role was in that comeback that you guys made?
Coach got into me at halftime. I wasn't getting the ball in good positions, or I wasn't looking for it as much as I should have been. So I just wanted to come out in the third quarter and just make an emphasis on doing so.
Alexis Dye played a major part in that comeback in the second half, and unfortunately fouled out. Was it hard to see her, have to go out like that when she was playing so well on senior day?
Yeah, it was hard to see her go out because, like you said, she had an amazing second half. I don't even know the time, but maybe 10 points in 2 minutes. So it was just like, it was hard for, her to go out, because she goes out and gives us everything that she has. So, with those O boards that she had, those were really crucial in turning that game around for us. So it was hard to see her go out.
Thank you.
Thank you.